guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Zaina, and in today's video we're gonna change this old bed into a modern boho style bed. So I'm starting here sanding my piece with using a 220 grit, sanding grit, so I can smooth that finish out. This set actually, or this bed is part of a bedroom set that I've already worked on. If you want to check the other videos, the link is up there. Just click on it and you can watch the dresser and nightstand makeover too. I was sanding, give my piece one coat of oil-based primer. Let my primer dry for a few hours. Now start painting using Country Chic Paint, the color Cheers. See, the primer I use is bright white, and the color that I'm using is kind of dark maroon color, so I needed more than one coat so I can get the perfect coverage. But this is only my first coat. We're gonna do a dabbing technique with my brushes after it dries. So in this process, we're going to use 3 different brushes. Each color has a brush. So I'm going to use 2 colors. This one is Cheers and the other one is kind of light, very light color, light purple color I can say. I'm going to put a picture, it called Darling. So for Darling, I'm using 1.5 inches brush, oval brush, and for Cheers, I'm using the 2 inches brush both by Country Chic Paint. So I'm just gonna let my first coat dry for a few hours to make sure that I won't miss my first coat. Then I'm gonna start my second coat. If you see with the light color, the coverage is amazing. With, you know, the bright white primer and the white or the light color, it was really good. If you see, it's even covering my dark color. After I let my first coat dry, I start doing my dabbing with brush using the same color Cheers to give it a second coat. This process is a little bit time consuming. It will take a lot of time even if I'm recording. I didn't want to fast forward it. I just wanted to show you guys how I did the whole piece. And I'm doing the same process with the color Darling. Since the process kind of time consuming, Country Chic Paint dry a little bit fast, I just sprayed it with my water and start blending or kind of mixing the 2 colors with a 3rd brush. So for my ombre, I didn't want to create a 3rd color from these 2, the Cheers and Darling, because if you keep blending them, you're gonna create a 3rd color, which is lavender purplish color. And all I was doing, I wanted to see the Cheers, which is the maroon color, kind of mixing with the Darling. It's a very light color. That's the ombre I was looking for. So all I was doing is literally just dabbing. Keep dab. It's like that's the only thing I was doing the whole process for the bed and for the dresser. I was adding the color Cheers, so I'll do the same thing with the other side, which is Darling. So I'm gonna keep adding both colors and blend them with a third brush in the middle. Just keep dapping on it, or dabbing. And after I was done blending, it's time to add some details. I'm using Dimond Dust wax and Distressed Wall stencil, both from Redesign Prima. If you notice here, I'm using this sponge. The only thing I didn't like about this kind of sponge, with a handle, it kind of added an edge to my stencil, which I didn't with the wax, and I kind of didn't like that. I tried to remove it, but I switched to the wax brush by Redesign Prima. It has a tip and it can go to all details. And I did the same thing, just a little bit to the light color, not all the way on the headboard. And I did the same thing to the footboard too. All the products that I use in this video, it will be attached or listed down in the description box. Check it out. Now it's time to add some wax to the details, since this headboard has a lot of it. I'm using the Bronze Age, also by Redesign Prima, and I'm adding on top of that the Dimond Dust, that it will give it the gold shiny look. And here, just finishing all the details so I can have these details, I wanted them to pop a little bit with the wax. Thank you so much guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video, and if you want to watch the rest of the bedroom set, those are the details after I was done. You can just click on the video or check my channel for more videos. Thank you again.